want to say what to do, chopping block fans, but welcome back. We took a little rest. We took a little time off to celebrate Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's fat full off their Thanksgiving dinner. I still want some more, so I'm going back into it tonight, believe me. But so we are into week 14, chopping block fans, and it's been a hard, rough season for my Texans, for a lot of teams going on. But I mean, you know what? Right now is where you separate the boys from the men. So on this week's episode, I will give you my predictions, of course, but I'm going to do a little something different this time with my predictions because I have a diehard Commander fan joining us, and I also have a diehard Titan fan joining us for this episode. I'm going to give you a little bit of right now prediction of playoff. I'm going to give you a little NFL news, and we're just going to chop it up in general with my two diehard fans. So don't forget, Chopping Block is here. We start now.
Yeah. Oh. It's like that, y'all. It's like that. Jump in. Like that. Oh. Jump in. Slam on it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
All right, Chop Block fans, we're at the part of one of Chef Mike's favorite parts of the program, the predictions. I'm starting to get good at this, Chop Block fans. So leave the comments. Let your boy know how you doing. I want to introduce my boy Johnny for coming back. Titans fan. I won't hold it against him. And Tyrone, Commanders fan. Two diehard fans I want to bring in here, and they're gonna do the predictions with me. So let's jump into it. Week 14, y'all. Football is going. Okay, the first game is Thursday night, December 5th. Green Bay at Detroit. I was gonna pick this as game of the week, y'all, but I decided not to because I have a choice for the week. So I want to ask you, Johnny, give me your pick on that. Who you think gonna win that?
I got the Packers on this one, man. Detroit last week, their defense got so many injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the Packers are getting right there, and Jordan Love is just, outrageous. 10 yards per pass attempt last week.
I'm sick of him too, bro.
So, I know that Detroit can pull it out, but
They can.
that defense got really hurt.
Defense win
front
championships,
seven.
brother. How you feel, Tyrone?
I'm gonna go with Detroit. Detroit's not gonna lose right now. They got this game, and then the last two games they may rest. This game, they're just gonna put it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way Green Bay. To me, Green Bay didn't play a good game the last game. It was not that good of a game. They won.
They did.
It was
Wins
over
and
by halftime.
Wins and losses mean everything, y'all. Too. So I'm picking GB. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm picking GB. Not because my boy Johnny said it. He got this jersey on over here, so I can't roll with him no way. By the way, I'm from H-Town, so Warren Moon, H-Town love. So Green Bay because defense wins championships for me, guys. Detroit, you said Detroit because they're not gonna lose. Detroit is not all they are hyped up to be. And I'm telling you that. Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead.
They barely been winning. They won a couple of good games, but they barely beat the Texans. They barely beat
This last week at the Bears.
the Bears. So now my problem is, just like he said, man, I don't know if you watched that game on Thanksgiving. They lost half their team.
Yeah,
to
they did.
injuries. They lost their starting middle linebacker. He's out for the year. Torn ACL, MCL, one of them. Like, I'm just saying stuff like that, man. Their defense already was suspect. So, if offense can outscore people, they can do it. So that's my take on it.
But the only thing, I still think Detroit's defense is going to come through.
Oh, get out of here.
That's what I'm
Their
thinking.
defense ain't that good enough, bro.
It
I
ain't.
wouldn't bet on this game. That's all I can say.
Don't tell that to him.
It could
Don't
be
tell
a
it to
toss-up, man.
All right, next one is I have a slew of noon games, y'all. And when I say slew, we have 6, 7 noon games. So the first one is Jets at Dolphins. How do you feel about that, Johnny?
Oh, man, Dolphins. I mean, Jets are just dysfunctional. You don't have the coach.
But what
They
about
had
Aaron Rodgers?
they had a bad game last week against Green Bay, but I mean that game was over by halftime, and then the second half they were just. But yeah, I got Dolphins over the Jets. I can't.
Division rivalry. What you think?
Actually, I'm going to go with you with the Dolphins.
Okay.
'Cause, like I said, the Jets, they got a lot of problems in their front office and on the field, so it's going to be the Jets.
It's sad how that spews over into the players, though. I agree with that. But I'm gonna have to go Jets with this one, y'all. I'm going Jets because I just can't bet against Aaron Rodgers. Like when I pick, like he not just doing it, but this is like we talked about before we got on air, dog. It's a division rivalry game. Any given Sunday, like the Browns beat the Steelers. Come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. So, Jets for me.
If it was in New Jersey or wherever they play, New York, then I would be okay.
Okay,
Probably
okay,
because
okay.
of Ice.
Oh, because the Dolphins can't play in the
Yeah.
cold. How that my boy run that Chiefs game last year in the playoffs. Oh, my God. Okay, so next game. Falcons at Vikings.
Come on, Kirk Cousins is playing really bad, and the Vikings defense is still there. I mean, they held up last week. They came back in that game. So,
Yeah, I agree. I
Kirk
agree.
Cousins, like 6 interceptions, no touchdowns last 3 games, and they're on a losing
Come on,
streak.
I'm frustrated. You should be.
I mean, that defense, Falcons is better, but
Right.
that Vikings.
So, Vikings for you? Be nice.
Well,
Be nice.
I am going to try to be nice, but I'm going to have to go with the Vikings because they are on the roll, and they look good. They really do.
Defense wins championship, like I said before.
Defense wins. Even though quarterback ain't really doing what he's supposed to.
Ooh, believe me, I'm finna go into that. Sam Darnold.
Oh, man, last 2 weeks, what is it? Overtime, 6 for 6 last week.
So that tell you right now, I'm picking the Vikes.
He's coming back.
And I'm gonna say why. Defense wins championships, not their offense.
No.
Sam Darnold is the same Sam Darnold that got drafted for me. Like, I'm not a believer in Sam Darnold, but their defense is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like that Flores is dialing up. That's why their record is like it is. Like, because what they 10-2 based on defense. The offense is not outscoring anybody.
No.
Justin Jefferson's not getting a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, no.
Defense is winning it. So I'm going Vikes. So let's go Saints at the Giants. I know this is a throwaway game. You know how they say
that's not even
in the
a
hood, like throwaway phone, throwaway get? Nah.
Yeah.
This is a throwaway game. So how you feel?
Jeez, man. This is
Just flip a coin, close your
I
eyes.
mean, I have to go with Saints, I guess, because at least they have some of their starters.
Okay.
The Giants, you're on like what, Drew Lock or maybe DeVito. I mean, who do you have after that? No one. I mean,
Put Daniels back in.
Derek Carr. I can't trust Derek Carr, but I have to go with Saints for at least.
I cannot go with the Giants because
Come here. I got you.
But
I never pick Colts, Titans, or Jaguars.
this is a trash game anyway. But
Definitely.
it's gonna be a runaway with Saints. Saints gonna run.
Saints for you? Okay, so I'm flipping it. I'm going Giants. So Locke is okay for me. He showed up last week, but Tayshaun Hill got hurt this past weekend, out for the season. That is their weapon.
Okay.
So I'm basing it on that because Olave is hurt.
Yeah, he's out.
They say Carr set him up, but we're gonna talk about that another time. But no, so I'm definitely picking Giants. Giants have some good defensive players, and I love defense. I'm an ex-defensive player. I love defense, so I'm going Giants.
I guess we got to look at the weather on that one.
Yeah, they in New York. I kind of feel like
Yeah.
Saints in trouble because they're a dome team. Okay, so next game, Panthers at Eagles. You can be nice about this one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Panthers will probably lose this game.
Okay, I'm gonna say put your money where your
Yeah,
mouth
yeah,
is,
yeah.
dog.
I thought he was gonna say Panthers.
All right.
Man, I mean, come on. I mean, Eagles, just that defense. That's just so elite. I mean, stop
Defense,
Baltimore
yeah.
last week. I mean, I have Lamar as my fantasy quarterback, and I was like, oh, my God.
Shut him
Please
down.
do something. And he finally
him
did something at the
down,
very end. But, man, that's no
Yeah,
brainer.
I'm gonna go with Philly.
What?
Oh, my.
My wife's a Philly fan.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
this is a shout out to the wife.
Yeah,
This is
shout
why
out
she
to the
did
wife,
good,
'cause
they definitely division route.
yeah, it's like when we in the house and Redskins and Philly play. I mean,
No more Redskins, sir.
it's still It's Redskins.
I say it all the time, Tyrone.
It's Redskins for heart. That's my heart.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
colors.
So when Philly and Redskins play in the house, you go one side, I go the other side.
Y'all had the colors on and everything?
Oh yeah.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. I want that in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm going Philly too. I've been kind of pooing on them because they kind of quietly came up. Because me and Ron were talking about it like week 6, something like that, like episode something way back. It was like, man, what happened to Philly? Ain't nobody talking about Philly.
Yeah.
They're not
And
talking
they
about
didn't one, like boom, 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 and then Saquon jumping over people backwards. Come on, bro, like that's crazy. So Philly for the pick. So another division rivalry game, y'all, and I know it's a bad taste in their mouth. So Browns at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh mad as heck. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, how you feel? What you think going on?
Yeah, I have to take
In Pittsburgh, by the way.
In Pittsburgh, I have to take Steelers on this one.
might
It's
snow.
divisional rivalry, but
Right.
I mean, yeah, that last game that they played, I mean, they probably got that thing
Jameis
marked.
Winston won at that game. Did you see
Yeah,
that? Oh,
and then they put like 50 something over on Cincinnati, which
Yeah.
they probably can do. I think that offense is back, and the
So
defense is
Pittsburgh?
still- yeah,
I'm
Pittsburgh.
gonna go with the upset.
Browns?
second time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the upset.
Okay.
This is actually my upset game.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know why I want
Giants
to
was mine.
Yeah, this is right here. This is the upset game. That when you watch this game,
Oh, it's hidden.
yeah, it's gonna hit. But cause you figure
Oh yeah.
Cleveland don't win nothing, they gonna win this game.
Yeah. So I'm with you on that note, but I'm going Steelers. Like I've been saying for weeks, I'm a big Mike Tomlin fan. I'm a big Russell Wilson fan. Plus, they defense, that steel curtain just makes me just like it's gonna be a hard hitting game because they don't like each other.
They
Just
don't.
like-
They're not.
They don't.
That's why the Browns and Bengals was so big. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I mean, they don't like each other. Titans and Texans, like we hitting.
Yeah.
Everybody hitting everybody. Don't nobody liking nobody. Like everybody just going crazy. So Pittsburgh for the win. Next game, Las Vegas Raiders at Tampa Bay.
Huh.
I know.
That's not really gonna be a game either.
Okay,
Tampa Bay.
I take Raiders on this one.
that's a good pick.
Aiden O'Connell lit up that Kansas City defense last week and almost pulled off that victory. I think he continues that on because Buccaneers don't have a passing defense.
I'm a Crosby
So,
fan.
I
bro.
think-
Crosby is.
I think he could do it. I think
He showed that he can do it.
Yeah.
So
So I think Raiders.
I don't.
you got to pick somebody, sir.
No, I'm picking Tampa Bay.
I know.
Okay. Wow.
You know, Tampa Bay got better offense than
That's true.
Better quarterback.
better quarterback, and the last couple of games, even though what are they 6-6 right now, if I'm correct.
You know, we talked about that with Atlanta. Remember?
Yeah.
Tied with Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They got a lot to lose.
they sure do because right now they're number one in their division. So losing that spot, they got to come out and play. 'Cause, let's see, because they're 6-6. Who's 6-6 right under them?
The Falcons.
The Falcons.
Yeah.
So this is one game you have to win. It's not. I'm gonna go out and we're just gonna play. We're gonna go out and
This is
play.
a playoff game right now.
Yeah, it's playoffs for them.
So before we went on air, you and I was chiming in on my my AFC NFC playoffs started today. Remember?
Yes.
That's funny, right? How they picked Atlanta to be in the playoffs, but not Tampa Bay, and they're in the top of the division. That's why I did that, and I wanted to see like how y'all thought about it. But my pick is Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield all day for me. He has changed his life. He changed his game, and he's playing, bro.
Yeah.
I almost said he hooping. He playing, bro. He is playing, bro. Like, so Tampa Bay for the win. Next game, Jacksonville and Tennessee Titans.
Oh man.
Well, y'all welcome.
Yeah.
Al-Shire knocked out the quarterback, so
I know,
now
right?
you can take it.
All right, I'm going with Titans on
I don't
this.
agree with that,
Well,
y'all. I'm sorry.
You're supposed to go with the Titans.
And he was
I will
saying,
go
yes,
with
we had to show him the door.
Yeah, you were supposed to go with the Titans.
Die hard, no
that-
more.
Minus the Washington game, that is a very good defense.
No. Okay, go ahead.
So Tennessee have a very good defense. I don't know what happened last week, so whatever.
They didn't show up.
They played a better quarterback.
Yeah, they
I
didn't
guess
show
so.
up.
So, but yeah, Jaguars minus their quarterback, minus everybody. So I think Titans are going to be motivated, especially after their showing last week.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Titans just because they did get embarrassed last week. Usually, when you get embarrassed like
Yeah,
that,
you show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you come up and you're gonna show out.
And it's a division rivalry game
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Tennessee.
and Tennessee.
So my pick, I'm gonna elaborate a little bit. So Mac Jones is a good quarterback.
He's decent.
Like he almost tried to beat us this weekend. Like Mac Jones is better than Lawrence to me. That's just my opinion. That's why they wouldn't got him. Like I don't know how they have two starting quarterbacks on the same team, but okay. I mean, I just like Rudolph and Levis. So you know what I mean. So I kind of feel like, but Tennessee for the win for me. So the first, it's only one 3:05 game, y'all. That's weird. It normally would be a couple of them, but let's go Seahawks at Arizona Cardinals. Now, I have to say something before y'all chime in. I understand this towards the end of the week, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams on a bye.
Yeah, it's a final
But
bye.
all these throwaway games is killing me.
Yeah.
Okay, Seahawks, Arizona Cardinals, yeah.
I go with Cardinals on this one.
Okay.
Seahawks can bring it, but I think the Cardinals, their defense is just good enough, but that offense is really starting to
I was
get
going to ask you, have you
hairs.
watched any of their games? I don't even know.
I mean, I think Murray has finally figured out that you
think so,
need
too.
to lead with McBride, their tight end, which he's got like 20-something
Check
catches.
down. That's his blanket. That's his blanket.
So he's just like, I'm going to go with him, and then whoever's open after that. So
Well, I know Arizona's favorite for this game.
They are.
They are
yeah,
favorite,
They are. And they're at home, by the way.
and they at home. But I'm going with Seahawks
Okay.
nice.
because I lived in Seattle for a long time, so Seahawks is one of my secondary teams. So
You know that sucked, though, because Washington and Seattle, like, you cheating, bro.
I basically grew up in Seattle.
Okay.
So
So you were stuck between two teams, basically.
I was stuck between two
That
teams.
sounds
I was
good.
there when they first came into the division.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm going to be real. Talking about fans, I'd never be a Cowboys fan, so you ain't got to worry about that. Never,
Same
ever.
here,
ever.
right here.
So, okay. So, I'm picking Seattle, y'all. Geno Smith is better than they give him credit for.
But what Geno Smith are you going to get?
That is
That is
what
the
I was
thing.
about to
He's
say.
always,
He's up a couple of games, and then he looked like the Geno that got drafted by the Jets.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like sometimes you're like, wow.
Like, bro, like, who is
400
this
yards
dude?
passing?
Bro, 5 touchdowns, and then
Yeah.
then he have 120
Yeah.
and 5 interceptions. So, yeah, Seahawks for the win. So, we have a couple of 325 games. Bills at Rams.
Oh, man. The Bills. The Rams got totally dominated last week defensively by the Saints. And the Bills, I mean, you're talking about a team that's just shutting people down right now.
Yeah, man. They haven't lost since we beat them.
Yeah, they're playing really
in
good.
the last night game, the Bills played
Yeah.
In that snow.
in the snow.
Like it wasn't
know.
even snowing.
I think it was halftime. They were already putting their starters
So
away.
I take it you taking Bills, too.
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Man, that's a three-piece, y'all, because Josh Allen is my number one pick for MVP right now.
Yeah.
He is dominant. He's not afraid. He can throw every pass. He can run you over. Like, I'm with it. I was hating on them, Chopping Block fans, throughout the year because they was poo-pooing on my boy CJ. But you can't deny talent, y'all. I'm just sorry. You can't. Next game, throwaway game. Bears at 49ers.
I'll go with Bears.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Bears on that one because 49ers just look like they're lost, like they're done for the season. I mean, they got nothing against the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bears, they've been playing a lot better. They're young, so they're just trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out.
Get a little bit there.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Titans and the Texans been there.
I'm still there.
Oh, yeah. Commanders there, too.
Yeah.
Nah, well, y'all was running the division a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So the 49ers, the last couple of games, you're right, they hadn't even played.
Mm-mm.
So
They out there on the field. But
they on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they getting paid. They on the field, you know. But
But you see Fred Warner face.
Well, McCaffrey's out now. McCaffrey's back out again.
That was
he's
my
out.
point.
He's out. So I have to go with Chicago.
Okay. So I'm agreeing with you, Tyrone. I'm going Chicago, but it's for specific reasons. The Bears on Thursday evening, on Thanksgiving, look like trash.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if y'all know, the coach got fired the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The head coach got fired after that game. He didn't even call the timeout, bro.
That's true.
So that's on him and Caleb.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not hating on y'all Bears fans. Just give me love.
That was
Somebody
time-
just saying. I'm just
time
saying.
management.
That's a difference between a game manager and a game changer and just playing the game.
That's true.
The quarterback should know how many timeouts he has. The coach should know how many timeouts he had. They would have went to overtime. He just let the time run down and taking his time. 6 seconds, 5, 4. I'm like, what are they doing?
Because was it like 30-something seconds before all this
Yes.
stuff happened?
And
36.
Let it
36
run all the way
seconds.
down.
Let it run down, and it's like, do we want to
Complete
win?
the pass, timeout. They had 2 timeouts,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I think they.
No, they had
They might have had 1. They had 2.
Yeah, too.
They had 2. Wow. Yeah. What the hell?
Oh, you want to lose this game?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, coach, out of there next morning. So,
Then-
but Bears for the pick for me
And then teams play a lot better when a coach gets fired, like their next game.
because it's fresh.
Because
Yeah.
they're like,
We're not with the same routine.
Yeah.
It ain't working. Let's do
New
something
voice.
new. And nobody's seen what to do yet. Nobody's seen the offense you're gonna run. Nobody's seen the defense you're gonna run.
exactly.
You might win the game.
Got nothing.
After the ACL, MCL, then he hurt his knee, and he might be out for the season.
Yeah, probably.
Bears for the win, y'all. All right, Chopping Block fans, we at the Monday Night Football game, which is the Cincinnati Bengals host the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna be nice, but y'all are more than welcome to.
Yeah, I got the Bengals on this one because
Okay.
like that offense is way better than the Cowboys offense. I mean, Cooper Rush is doing pretty well, but offensively, they just can't hold up, and that defense is suspect at best. And I think the Bengals just probably will run away.
I know his answer already.
Yeah, you know my answer.
Come on, Cowboys.
If I say Cowboys,
You gotta leave. You gotta hit the dope.
yeah, I will have to. But no, right now Dallas is not playing
No.
offense. They're not playing defense. The suspects on because they used to be able, to, them little
Yeah.
fade passes.
Yeah.
They used to be able to go long. They haven't did any of that this year.
This
They're
year
not-
at all.
They're not consistent on any of the offense.
Mm-hmm.
On defense, anybody can run over them. They're running. They can't stop the run.
All they got is Michael, man.
Yeah,
That's
so-
all they got.
If you can't stop the run right now,
Oh yeah. We're at the end of the year. It's running. We running. We ain't throwing the ball, but
we're running.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not picking the Cowboys.
okay.
That's
the time. So, me being from Houston, Texas, I'm not gonna pick them. But I'm gonna be real about some stuff. Like Cooper Rush need to go to the bench. Dog, y'all losing. Let Trey Lance play.
Yeah, might as well.
Let him play. Y'all might find some wins. They did good on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was Cooper Rush, but I'm not sold on Cooper Rush because he won all them games when Dak went down. But they defense, like you said, is suspect at best. Lawrence haven't been in there. Micah just came back. All they got is Diggs. The other DB is hurt. Like, they just need to tank and go back. And I'm a little side thing in there. I'm sick of hearing about Dion going to the Cowboys. because
Shador, right?
you have to get the number one pick. I feel like Shador would be number one or number two.
Yeah.
If it ain't Travis Hunter, number one. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he'll go to the Cowboys. A prediction, I think he'll go to the Raiders.
Ooh.
That's what I'm predicting. But we're on to the game of the week. Game of the week will be Sunday night football game. San Diego Chargers at the Chiefs. I don't like that for two reasons. I'll tell you in a minute. What you think?
This is a toss-up game. I mean, it looks like
Division
it would
rivalry.
be, Chiefs all the way. But man, the Chargers, they're playing pretty decent. They can run the ball. They still have two good running backs. Both teams just like to wear you out, but I'll go with Chiefs. I have to go with Chiefs on this one.
Well, I'm going to go against you on this one.
Uh-oh.
Just because the Chiefs, they're barely winning every game. Every game they don't play, they ain't hit the spread not one time.
Yeah.
Because they killing me. But they killing me on this.
So this is like a revenge pick.
No, it's not a revenge.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
revenge, man.
It's like,
That's
man,
one of
y'all
them-
keep burning me. I'm going against you.
No, I did that last week. I
They won.
I went the other way and oh man.
Good
But,
to you. Wrong. Holla at my boy. Go ahead.
No, it's right now they're barely winning every game.
Yeah.
And this is the game that I figured they're going to lose.
Okay.
And it's not because the offense or the defense. It's just because they're barely winning on every game. They do find a way to win, though.
No, yeah.
I give that to them. They find a way to win.
They do. And that's what champions do.
Yeah.
So
It's an Arrowhead, too.
So coming from me, that's why I picked the Chiefs. First of all, that's why I picked the game of the week. Harbaugh against Andy Reid. That's just epic right there.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to the division, like that's a division rivalry, right? Like, whoa, this is gonna be some good games against him. So Chiefs on Sunday night in Arrowhead, right?
In Arrowhead.
Ugh. That's why I'm going Chiefs, because division rivalries at home is kind of suspect, but any given Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hollering. I always holler at my boy Ron, Chiefs for the win, but it's because they're champions and they're barely pulling games off. I get it, but they're winning.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Dubs and wins and losses is what we live by.
That's it.
That's it. So you win, you live to fight another day. You go to the Super Bowl, you win by a field goal. How many teams did it? The Patriots did it for years. I'm sick of them. Like,
Chiefs still have Pat Mahomes.
that is and they got Hopkins and Pacheco back. Holla at my boy Ron. I know I meant to tell him, oh man, y'all got your boy back. Okay. So we have a few people on bye weeks this week. So we have Ravens, we have Broncos, we have Colts, we have Patriots, Commanders, and Texans, which we so need right now. So I'm loving the bye week for my Texans and for your Commanders. So I wish you Tennessee luck, bro. We'll be back.
Are you a diehard football fan? Do you have a team that you would ride or die for? If so, you are invited to come chop it up with Chef Mike on The Chopping Block, the podcast where real fans talk real football. We're looking for NFL fanatics to represent their favorite team and contribute to our show by providing insightful and knowledgeable commentary. No gossip, no politics, just strictly football. If you would like to be a part of this diehard nation, visit our webpage at www.rjstudios.com and click on the original content tab. Then fill out and send the submission form, and a representative will contact you with the next steps. You'll be invited to a live recording in our Round Rock studio, or if you're out of the area, you can join us online. With only 32 teams in the league, slots will fill up fast. Don't miss out on your chance to chop it up with Chef Mike.
All right, Chopping Block fans, we're going to get into something special since I have my diehard fans here today. We're going to get into the top 5 offenses for this NFL season as of now and the top 5 defenses in the league as of now. So let's go offense first, okay? So number 5, offense, blew my mind. Green Bay Packers. I don't know. Defense maybe, offense, Number 4, the 49ers. Number 3, the Eagles. I can see that. Number 2, the Lions, of course. And number 1 is the Ravens because they're putting up like over 427 yards a game. I get it. That's why Lamar is still in an MVP race. I get it. What are your thoughts on top offense? Who would you pick? Like, do you think that's accurate? So, by the way, this is coming from foxsports.com. Foxsports.com, if y'all want to go look at that.
I mean, Baltimore obviously is accurate. I mean, Lamar's having a crazy season.
But they're 8-5.
Yeah. I don't know how. I mean, that defense is giving it up. But
Yeah.
Lamar and Derrick Henry, I mean, that's just too crazy.
It's a bad combination.
Yeah. We just had Green Bay. Green Bay, they got a lot of speed out there. I mean,
But they're known for their defense more. But like you said, Love is showing some love.
I mean, Love last week, 10 yards per pass attempt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. He's accurate.
I don't know how the 49ers are there. I mean, I guess because they were playing some other games or something. I don't know.
They're playing the trash game.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, their offense, they're scoring.
Yeah.
They're just not winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. So,
That's hard.
yeah, Philadelphia got all those weapons. Barkley. Same kind of setup as Baltimore.
They're kind of
Barkley and
quietly
Hurts.
doing it,
They're-
right?
Yeah, they're just consistent.
They are,
But they're
consistent.
not like blowing it up.
They're not just blowing people out, and I still think that.
And then the Lions, like y'all said. the Lions.
Yeah, they have so many weapons, bro.
So,
I would go with Detroit for the number 1 because they are scoring at will.
At will. Weapons, man.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of different weapons. I guess Philly would be my next choice. But 'cause Philly's also suspect too because
Correct.
they can put points up
And then they can get shut
and then
out.
they can get shut out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're another team that they'll win.
Yeah, they'll win because their defense. They'll find a way to win.
yeah.
So my choices are Detroit for the number 1
For
spot.
number 1,
Yeah.
I figured. Detroit should be number 1, but so they have 395 total yards and 47 touchdowns. The Ravens have 427 yards, and this is a game, and 45 touchdowns. So they're pretty close in numbers, but the yards say everything, So that's kind of why I agree with the list because the Ravens have done it like the whole year. They've been on top lines. Kind of that's the problem with it. Like I don't know who does this little old category and say, oh well, they have more yards. I think the Lions' offense is more explosive than the Ravens. So it definitely will be Lions for me first, and Ravens should be second. I agree with that.
Another thing with Detroit, because a lot of their yards is short yardage.
Yeah.
Because of their defense.
Yeah,
So they don't have to go.
they score because they in scoring range over
Yeah,
there.
they don't have to go the full length of the field. They're usually their defense.
But it's just not their defense; it's their special teams too.
Oh yeah,
So
special
they play
teams.
complementary football. That's
Yeah.
what they're good at. They're good at that. Like they special teams set up the offense, punts, and yada yada yada. Like their defense, I don't know. They defense is kind of suspect to me. It's suspect to me. They won't win in the playoffs with that type of defense. 32 in the league in passing. That's last.
Yeah.
You can't do that in the
Not in
playoffs.
passing.
Nah, in the playoffs, bro.
I thought Baltimore would be last.
Defense? Nah, they probably 28 or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they're
up
right
there.
there, too.
So let's go top 5 defenses, guys. I wanted to go top 10 because y'all have been like, what? But top 5 is even like, what? Okay, so number 5, the San Francisco 49ers. So they got 4 in offense, 5 in defense, and they only have won 3 games.
3 games? Wow.
3 games.
Go figure.
Yeah, like 5.
So they only give up 304 yards a game and 30 touchdowns so far, which is good, right? But, I mean, it don't matter if you ain't back to the Super Bowl. They just went to the Super Bowl last year. I don't get it. So, number 4, H-Time. Shout out to my Texans. Number 4.
Interesting.
Number 3, the Denver Broncos.
They are quietly like a really good defense.
They're a quiet team.
Sean Payton is defensive minded. I didn't know that. So
Yeah,
that's
right
what it
now
is.
they're quietly winning.
Yes.
Number 2, they were number 1 up until last week, the Tennessee Titans. So I know.
That's
3 wins.
That's
It
I don't
is,
know.
Like I said, I mean, it's Will Levis.
But they base it on total yards a game
Yeah.
and how many touchdowns you give up a game.
yeah.
So the Titans have only given up 276 yards a game.
Well, because Levis throws interceptions.
I don't know how far to go. Wow, this thought about like this. That killed me
I
that
mean,
time.
that
Okay.
doesn't go against the defense.
But they've given up 33 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And number 1 is the Eagles.
Yeah.
which is about right.
So I'm going to go with you first.
I would go with the Eagles for a bunch of reasons. They are
You think their defense is better than all the other 4 teams of the season?
no, because I like their linebackers.
Okay.
I love their linebackers.
Okay.
Even
The
though-
D-line is pretty good, too.
Yeah, their D line is pretty good, but I like their linebackers because they attack, and they do stop the run.
They do. And that matters, like you said. You can't stop the run.
Yeah.
The pass don't even matter.
Yeah, because you can't do that motions
You
and
can't play action if you don't stop the run, play action gonna kill you.
right. So I had to go with. I don't like to say it, but I had to go with them.
Okay. Yeah, I know that hurt.
Yeah,
Believe me.
that hurts. That's,
Okay. How you feel about that? Your Titans number 2. They was number 1, bro.
Yeah, but like same thing I say like with the Eagles, I feel are number 1. I mean, you also have the offense can just slow that game down, keep
irritating.
their defense off the field,
And they rested.
and then
And they get on the field and they hitting you.
they can score,
Yeah.
and then that defense can just
Swarm
go
around,
years back
move
and
all
just
fast. Yeah.
rush that quarterback, do whatever they want to do, and like I said, that front 7, the linebackers, all that. I mean, they just have the whole package right
So
now.
throwing numbers out there, they're only giving up 1 yard less than the Titans a game. But they've only given up 21 touchdowns
Yeah,
the whole season. So the best one on that list is the Broncos. They give up 20 more yards than the Titans, but they've only given up 19 touchdowns. I know, that's what I said. That was like, that's a real defense.
yeah, it was.
over there,
They're
y'all.
playing elite.
Like, and they come out of nowhere. Like, the Broncos are, hey, Chiefs, run. Chiefs, man. Y'all better watch the Broncos. They're in y'all division. They coming. I know y'all got a handle on them, but they used to the cold too. But anyway, but I agree. So I'm a little torn. So I watch defenses. I feel like it should be Eagles, Texans, Broncos. And I'm not just doing it because I love my Texans. Like, nobody can throw on us. But they got a lot of touchdowns, like you said, off of stupid stuff. Off of, oh, well, boom, boom, boom. Oh, you ain't going to stop them. Touchdown. Then we win the game, and then now you got all these yards on you. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop. Like, what's going on? We had a bunch of injuries. So, that's no here, no there. But, 14 week, we at the highest. I'm loving it. Commanders, I'm just telling you, bro. All right, fellas, man. It's been beautiful, man. I appreciate y'all, and I love the feedback that y'all give me. We're going to do this again.
All right.
All right.
All right, we'll be back. Hey, y'all. I'm looking for some diehard fans to come join me, sit at the table, chop it up with your boy, Chef Mike. All you got to do is click the link below and get in there, man. Like, I'm looking for some diehard fans. Show me where you at. Come chop it up with your boy, Chef Mike. All right, before we go, your boy, Chef Mike, want to put something out there. So I know it's week 14, but what if the playoffs started today, y'all? Like right now. What if the playoffs started today? It's some big hitters out there, AFC and NFC. I'm going to go into it, but I want you to know that everything that glimmer ain't gold. You know what I mean? Like, that's an old school saying. But right now, the team that I found on foxsports.com, I'm kind of skeptical on it, but let's get into it. So let's go NFC first. So NFC, as of right now, number 1 would be the Detroit Lions, which we get, right? They 11-1. I told y'all before, I'm not sold on them. They beat my Texans. I give them a pound, right? But they barely beat us. They barely beat good teams, but they blowing out other teams. So they get the first round bye if it started today. Number 7 and number 2, number 6 and number 3, and number 5 and number 4 as far as the top 5 teams on each side. That's how they put them together. Okay, so it would be the Commanders at Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know how they came up with it, y'all. I don't get it, but guess what? I'm sure that they had it's a division rivalry game, so that makes a good game. So I like that one. But the second one, Green Bay at Seattle. I know Seattle was on the come up. I'm a Geno Smith fan. But I don't know. Seahawks? And the last one will be the Minnesota Vikings at Atlanta. At Atlanta. Make that make sense, y'all. How Atlanta get to host a home game and Minnesota Vikings is so good, right? Like, shouldn't they be hosting it? That's a question on my mind. So AFC first round, of course. Shout out to my boy Ron. You know it's Kansas City. They're number one by. They're 11-1 as well. But so the next game, number 7 is Denver Broncos right now. Number 2 is the Buffalo Bills. Okay, that could turn out to be a good game, but in the playoffs, in the Bills, it's gonna snow, y'all. If y'all saw the game past Sunday, scary. So the next game, it's another cold game. The Baltimore Ravens will be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers if the playoffs started today. Just remember, y'all, that I said this, if the playoffs started today. So that's a good game. That's another division rivalry game. Like playoff game, division rivalry, I love it because I'm going to be real with you. You don't know who's going to win division rivalry. Like when it's like Cowboys, Commanders, or Texans, Titans, like Browns, Bengals, like you never know. You never know. So the last one is my Texans at home against the Chargers. And that's kind of crucial. I was just talking to my boy Ron before we started recording. The Chargers, man, Herbert hasn't thrown an interception. That's crazy. That's scary. But if the playoffs started today, Chop Block fans, that would be your lineup. Leave in the comments how you feel, what you think. Chop Block with your boy Chef Mike. All right, that's our show, Chop Block fans. I want to give a big shout out to our diehard fan from the Commanders, Tyrone, and my diehard fan from the Tennessee Titans, Johnny. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Your boy Chef Mike will answer them. And please, 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 if you view it, just subscribe. You ain't got to go on there no more, but it's going to give you a notification, let you know when we do another one, because we do these weekly. So, it's your boy Chef Mike, Chop Block.
Jam on it.